Lotta's new testimony. Here we go.
Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard that bang, I looked right straight out at that lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at that boat the whole time, crossed my heart and hoped to fry.
Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
The witness testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a research student or photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination.
Okay, so...
I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Karen up to something. I know it. She doesn't want me to cross-examine her because...
Okay, so when she says about what there wasn't much to look at, then just press on that. Present the, Gordy article.
Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself, so you must have something in mind.
Ha! That would be a first. Very funny. Jeez, even Von Karma's burning him.
You understand that this is your last chance at a cross-examination, Mr. Wright. If there is no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor. Oh boy. Okay, so she's not a research student at the university. She's an investigative photographer. Maybe on Scuba We've got a picture of that monster. I can't remember on a lake, blah blah blah. That's all I was hiding. I spoke this whole time. Then I shot a flash near one of the other men's hands. And I heard another gunshot. We're getting 12444.
Well, hello.
Thank you so much for the follow.
Oh my. What are you doing?
Oh no, I just seen a whisper and all that. Anyway, we'll continue on.
Saw a whisper.
No, on that one.
Yeah.
Okay. So. This one right here. Because I'm just gonna cut to the chase here right now.
So on the seventh statement, you go.
Yeah, that's the last statement.
Yeah, the Gordy article. I mean, she probably wouldn't need binoculars to see a close boat, so she would use them for Gordy.
I know. So, I gotta see something here now. I think the seventh statement was...
I mean, you could always, you need to make her show, like, an enlargement or something. If...
So, you want me to press on everything? Press on
No,
everything.
don't press on everything, I said. On the seventh one.
1, 2... I'm almost sure it's the last statement. 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. So let's go ahead and present this. The article.
Yeah. She was skinning the lake instead of keeping her eye on a boat.
Miss Hurt? Were you really looking at that boat?
What? What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there, and any normal person would be looking at it.
I agree. any normal person would. But you are far from normal.
What? You don't want to step over here and say that?
You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You scanned the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought.
Ah!
Order! Continue, Mr. Wright.
You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you would need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy. And that's what you were doing.
Oh.
Well,
Well, now y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all.
Miss Hurt, are you saying that you were not watching the boat then?
Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I thought, I could be witness to a murder and all. I kind of got excited. I was sure I was watching that boat till now.
This is totally uncalled for.
But, hey! You got the photograph, you got proof.
Still, we can't see who's shooting who in this.
Right. That's why I took this photo and... What'd you do with that photo?
that's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole.
Shut my what?
What was she gonna say? She took their photo and what? Wait a second. She even had that photograph to prove it. But you really can't tell. Oh, but you really can't tell from the photo who's shooting. Who's shooting? That's why she said she was gonna enlarge the photo. She said it'd drop the quality, it might. But she'll let us see who's who. She enlarged that photo. Why won't Von Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is by chance. I'm wrong, though. You'll be in prison for Edgeworth. Or worse. What should I do?
Make her enlargement.
Yeah, I'm gonna make her show the enlargement. Miss Hart?
Lake photo will be updated.
Look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not?
Yeah, I did.
Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court? Because it does not exist.
What are y'all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place. You old fool.
And there is the evidence right there.
What is the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma?
Miss Hurt. Show the photograph to the court. Show us the enlargement. The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence.
Objection. Denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court.
Here it is.
That is quite the enlargement.
We still cannot see who is firing in this. It could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence.
Lake photo added to the court record.
Choose object to the enlargement.
Happy now, Mr. Wright? There has to be something. You asked for the enlargement. You got the enlargement. And little good has it done any of us. That's why I requested she not show it.
Present the pistol to the court.
I suppose this means that the cross-examination...
Is over. Obviously.
No.
Then, I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lotta Hart.
And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time.
Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add?
I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence, a decisive witness. What else could possibly be required?
Nothing, of course. Then, I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict.
Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. It has to be included in this photo somewhere. This is bad. Real bad. What should
Object to
I
enlargement.
do? Well, yeah, I'm going to object to the enlargement.
Ah.
Wait and see. We'll only get him guilty and show what our evidence is going to get him guilty.
Huh.
Your Honor, there is something decisively strange with this enlargement.
What might that be? Mr. Wright, will you show the court what you mean about this photo is strange?
Okay, here goes nothing. I'll show the judge what's strange about this photo.
The pistol. Shoot from his left hand, not his right. So that's not Edgeworth. Jeez.
Here, Your Honor.
The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange?
Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor.
Present the pistol to the court.
hand?
Baird.
That hand directly contradicts the other piece of evidence. This man's left hand does...
This man's left hand does what?
Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that the left hand contradicts, as Colette just pointed out. The evidence is clear. The man holding the photograph is holding the pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo... Wait, are you sounding like Edgeworth now? The man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth.
Now that everyone in the courtroom is quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor?
you have given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot the victim?
Precisely. As we've seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. But who, but the defendant, could have shot the
victim himself.
The victim himself, Larry. Well, Larry is possible, but I'm not gonna believe that.
If anything
Definitely
goes
wasn't Miss
wrong,
Hurt
it's the
because
book.
she had no clue other than the fact of Gordy. So yeah, the victim himself. There is only one explanation remaining.
But it wouldn't be a suicide, right?
The man who shot the victim is none other than the victim himself.
Order! Order! So, you were saying that the victim committed suicide?
Yes, Your Honor. I could think of no other explanation.
Indeed. That does seem to be the only remaining option.
I'm so very sorry, Mr. Wright. But suicide is out of the question. What? An examination of the victim's wound reveals the distance at which he was shot. The distance? The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away. A meter? That's 3 feet. There's no way it could have been suicide. Well, Mrs. M stuck up 3 feet.
Order! Order! Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data?
Of course.
I wonder if he shot the
I'd already
first
considered
one.
the possibility of suicide, you see. Autopsy report updated to the court record.
I see. Very well. Allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun revealed that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day.
Okay, I'm just gonna go backtrack a tiny bit. It said that the prints on the gun were not Mr. Edgeworth. Would it have been the photograph shows that it wasn't Edgeworth shooting or something like that? I don't know.
The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
December 26th, 1:15 p.m. District Court. Defendant lobby number 2. Phew! That was a close one. Hey. Don't you have anything to say? No. I've yet to be declared innocent, right? Well, yeah, but... what happened out there on the lake, anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who... The shooter was about a meter away, too. What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him. I was just kidding around. Look, I'm gonna go check on my, oh. Right? But, tell her something for me. What? Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all. Can you just state how you really feel with a thanks, Edgeworth? Apparently it would. Requisition a transcript of a lot of her testimony. I thought it might give you some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter. So the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard. Lotta's disposition added the court record. Two guns sounds like shots just after midnight on December 25th.
Okay, so first go talk to Maya in the detention center.
Well, yeah, once I get the save.